Well, thanks, man. I'm very excited to talk to you about, your Christmas song, This Christmas, a Beacon of Hope.
Thank you. Thank you
Very,
so much. Thank you.
very beautiful song, man. It's got a cool
Oh, you
lyric,
heard
the
you
strings,
heard it?
the chorus. Talk about putting the
Yeah.
song together.
Yeah. Oh, wow. It happened back in 2014. You know, when I went when I got invited over to a corporate gig, and there was this a choir of kids was who was singing before me, and I heard them, and I was watching them, and I was like, and like I closed my eyes, and I was like, my God, these kids are so good. They sound so beautiful. And then, you know, I asked about, and I asked the lady beside me, and then and she said they're from the slum area. What, really? Oh my God. I mean, the thought of me is like, oh my God, they're sounding that good, and I mean, the poverty then did not hinder them, to be sounding that good. It's like, so I got so inspired, and a melody came in my head, and I heard it, and then like a four line of lyrics, like broken all these years, neither needed nor love, buried in your eyes, misfortunes and fears. You know how it is to be like, underprivileged, living in a very like living in a shanty, with
Hmm.
no food for like for 2 days, and on the third day you get lucky because you were able to beg for some food, or like some, it's like, those things. I mean, so it went around my head, and as soon as I finished that gig, like went home, went straight to like a one quiet room, and just wrote about it, and then I recorded it, just the melody, because I don't know how to, because it's just hard, because the melody of the song, I cannot like put it on chords on my guitar, so I am having a hard time. So I had to contact my friend. His name is Marvin Querido, and he's really really good, and then he was able to put chords in her, and help me arrange the whole song. So that's how it started. Yes, and so I was able to finish the lyrics and all. We recorded it, but I had the changes like three times before I finally recorded the final lyrics of the song. And then came to I released it to 2016. Not much has happened. It was like, I mean, and it didn't get to the expectation, to the height of the expectations that I'm expecting it to be. Um, so what I so now came 2020, the pandemic, all these things that's been happening here in the Philippines. So the typhoon, the Taal volcano erupting. So look, I you know I I was moved to emotionally and mentally to like, how about telling myself, how about I re-release it, and and just change a few of the lyrics, and then involve my daughter with it, so I think it will be good, because I think because as I go out from my home to to around the city, I see these kids, like, I mean, some of them are just you know misguided by their parents. They're not on their mask, and then they're just roaming around there, and then they thought the virus is just a hoax, and then they're not scared
Ugh.
about it, so I feel bad about it, and then and I feel bad about it. So so made me think. I think if I will involve my daughter to sing on the end part of this, the song, and then ask these questions, will you make it Santa? Will you bring us gift? Will you, with the hope and the freedom, and then will you don't forget your sleigh ride, for some laughter and love, could you be the hero to save and set us free? That's because that's what she is. That's what she sang. That was the part. So it's just, sometimes when I hear about it, I get here. I gotta stop it. Because it is, because it really hits me. I mean, these
Yeah.
kids here, especially my fellow kids here. It's like, they're really suffering right now. I know, and then I don't want to discount you actually, but it's all over the world right now. And then they're in America where you are right now. I mean,
Yes.
I know the virus is just it's the second wave,
Oh, we
right?
got a big,
Can
yeah.
you call it the second wave? A third wave?
Yeah, I don't even know
Yeah.
what wave we're on. It's been feel like it's just
I
constantly
know.
going, you know. But
I
yeah, a
know.
lot of
I
people are not
know.
wearing their mask here, unfortunately. You know.
I know. Well. Well, some people are saying it's antichrist, it's evil. Oh my God, they're calling it names. Just to have an excuse of not wearing the mask. It's like,
Ugh.
okay,
Yeah, a lot of people are saying it's their freedom, and I'm like,
well,
it's your freedom to
well,
get
so
it
be
if
it
you
for them.
want,
I
I
mean,
guess.
yeah, yeah. Well, it's the land of the freedom. It is the land of the free, indeed, right? America.
Hmm. Well, that's why I'm glad you kind of brought this song back because that's one thing
Yeah,
about music. It's art.
yeah,
It lifts spirits up, and
yes.
2020, our spirits have been down so much. Especially with Christmas, we look for guidance and hope. So,
I know, I
uh,
know, I know.
when did
That's
you record this? Because I always think it's when I interview other musicians, they usually do their Christmas music in the summer, and they think it's weird
uh
doing singing
well,
about Christmas when it's not.
well, looking I first recorded it 2015, and then
Yeah.
I re-recorded it like late October.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what,
Not too.
late October. And then got it mixed for like a couple of weeks, and we released it the last November 27. So there you go.
Mhm.
uh,
Is I know one interview you were talking about doing interactive virtual concerts maybe in
oh yeah,
January. Is there any update you
yes.
can tell us about
No,
that, or tell us
it's
exactly it's going to be continuing?
it's actually gonna have, it's got a date. It's February 21, 2021.
Nice.
Yeah, it's a dome. It's a geodesic dome, which
Hmm.
has a 360 degrees interactive panel where I could circle around and speak to these people who's online, and I could interact with them, fans, bashers, wherever,
That's
those
so cool.
maybe some indecent proposals during Valentine's, you get, I don't know. But it's like that, and then an hour and a half of live performance. We might be able to invite a few numbers of a set numbers of fans to be with us, while I'm inside it. But we can't fit in all the band, but so it's only gonna be me inside that dome, but outside the dome will be my backup band playing with me. So
Oh, that's so
that's
cool.
gonna be, yeah. So I can call it revolutionary, but I hope it will after doing that, it will make a great impression around the world, and would adapt it, and I don't, I mean, if something is good, and then people, some entrepreneurs out there, saw it, and then
Hmm.
they'll see the opportunity of redoing it, and then they think it's profitable. I'm sure they're gonna do it too. So I'm hoping for the best, that it'll make a really good impression to the world.
Yeah.
Who will see it.
Any other plans for 2021, music wise? Also, I know
Uh,
you're very busy with your charity too, or foundation.
yeah, yeah. I'm working on my EP album, my solo album, and also I'm working with a journey now for a full length album with them.
Oh,
We
very
have
cool.
finished we have finished 3 songs so far, and I'm on my way studying 3 more songs to record with them. But it's gonna be like this, fall like this. So thank God this technology is really effective right now for us. So it's doing us good, but it's not as, of course, it's not as exciting or good as when the band is together,
Yeah.
where the spur of the moment magic happens, if you know what I mean. It's
Hmm.
like, what, like five minds, like locked in and focused, to make some really great songs.
Yeah, thank God for technology. We can all be in touch with each other, do
Yeah, yeah,
conversations like this around the
yeah,
world,
yeah,
and create music and inspire
yeah,
people.
yeah.
So,
Yeah, but
well,
it's kind of tough. It's better than when you're like physically together.
oh, absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Well, thank you so
It's
much for
like,
taking your
yeah.
time to talk to me,
Thank
man.
you so much, too. Thank you. Thank you. I really appreciate it.